B-March Boxing, what's happening, world? We back at it once again. Post-fight review. Oh, fuck. Post-fight results. We got Naoya the Monster Inoue coming into this fight with three straps. WBC, IBF, and WBA versus the WBO title holder from England, Paul Butler, who himself is a two-time bantamweight champion. This is an undisputed fight for all the titles, and Paul Butler did his best to survive. That's what he came there to do. Kept a tight high guard. He's a guy who likes to fight off the back foot, and he handles his business. And as far as Naoya Inoue, you know, put the pressure on the man Paul Butler, applied serious pressure on him. Paul Butler, is a guy. He just wasn't there to engage, really and truly. Naoya Inoue was in there really toying and playing with the man after like round six, baiting, engaging the man to draw in, come through, and try to fight. Inoue would step through him with his hands down, even put his hands behind his back, and he pulled a Roy Jones, y'all. He pulled a Roy Jones like what Roy Jones did to that Australian, I think Tom Kelly. Put the hands behind the back, shimmied a little bit, then caught him with the left hook. That was a pretty move by the man Naoya Inoue. Naoya Inoue was doing his thing in there. Paul Butler lost every single round. Up until the 11th round, Paul Butler got caught with a mean right hook to the body. Mean body shot. That hurt him pretty bad, and the man Naoya Inoue went to pounce on him, throwing punches and bunches to the head. And there we go. He finally gets a stoppage. You know what I mean? This fight looked like it was pretty much about to go to the distance. With Paul Butler not really engaging, not trying to open up, kept that high guard, fighting off the back foot, moving backwards a lot. But Naoya Inoue was pretty composed and patient in there. Didn't really have to make too many adjustments. Just had to keep applying pressure, applying pressure. Uh, Paul Butler didn't want to take any risks, but when he did, it looked like it would have been an entertaining fight. But everybody knew, as far as if you watched the boxing game, how the outcome for this particular fight would be. Naoya Inoue is one of the best, if not the best, body puncher in the game. That right hook to the body was a thing of beauty, and Paul Butler could not recover. This is his first fight, as far as Paul Butler's first fight outside the United States. I say United States, excuse me, United Kingdom, where he's from. And it ends in an 11th round stoppage for the man Naoya Inoue. Now, Naoya Inoue makes history. If I'm not mistaken, he's the first undisputed champion we've had in this weight class since Etta Joe Fair from the 1960s. One of the top three dead or alive greatest bantamweights of all time. You know what I mean? Those days you needed two straps to be undisputed. This is the four belt era. Now he's a three different division champion now. From junior flyweight to junior bantamweight to bantamweight. I wish he tried to go for undisputed at super flyweight, which is junior bantamweight. You know what I mean? Now he's 24-0 with 21 KOs. 19-0 with 17 KOs in world title fights. So this guy has been fighting in world title fights from as early as maybe his fourth or fifth fight in his career. You know what I mean? Like I said, I wish he had gone more for undisputed also, or unifications at 115 pounds when guys like Sirikats Rungvisai was there, Chocolatito. Yeah, I mean, and Juan Estrada or El Gallo, you know what I mean? They still down there, but Naoya Inoue's moved up, and this, I believe, will be his last fight at bantamweight. You know what I mean? He missed weight on his first try yesterday, but he makes weight on his second attempt, and he just destroys that man Paul Butler with that mean body shot. So in the boxing game currently, we have how many undisputed champions? We got Cannoli at 168, Jamel Charlo at 154, and we have Devin Haney at 135. So now Inoue becomes the fourth guy to be undisputed. Now guys like what's that kid's name? The Scottish kid, Josh Taylor was undisputed, but he's conveniently dropped as many belts as he had when he had only one. I guess to avoid people or didn't want to fight mandatories, whatever reason, he ain't keep none of them belts, and he hasn't yet moved up to 147 pounds. So at the moment, we only have four undisputed champions, you know what I mean? Which is pretty good, you know. At least guys trying to go for undisputed. But big ups to Naoya Inoue, the monster, 24-0, 21 KOs, 17-0. Excuse me, 19-0 in world title fights with 17 KOs. Destroys Paul Butler. Paul Butler, like I said, is a two-time champion in this weight division. So this ain't no little pushover, walkover, although the fight looked like it was easy work for the man Naoya Inoue. I'll keep it tall with y'all. Won 11 rounds. Naoya Inoue won all 11 rounds. Every single minute, every single round, every single second of this fight. Body shot game was percolating. The 1-2 was popping. He was trying to split the guard. At times he had him on the ropes. Round three, he tried to go in, try to get the stoppage. But Paul Butler came there to survive. It's hard to knock out somebody who ain't trying to engage. But at the end of the day, Naoya Inoue gets it done. Be Marsh Boxley, your thoughts and comments. I love to see this guy Naoya Inoue go up there to 122. Challenge some of these two belt holders, guys like Cool Boy Steph and MJ Akhmadaliev. Time will tell. We shall see if these fights can get made. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone. Peace.